got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. And on tap tonight, it's Oakland going up against the Celtics. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for Oakland. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Bender in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, they've got Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the 5 spot. Here's Irving. Pass to Bender. From deep. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hayes, the pass to Bird. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game, so he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Here's Ainge, and it's blocked by Irving. Here's Westbrook, and then Westbrook slams it in.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
About a minute played here so far in the first. Johnson passes to McHale. Here's Parrish. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's McHale. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Oakland. It's a 5-point game, and the basket by Bender.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Johnson against Westbrook. Johnson passes to McHale. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Right side, Irving. Yep, that one goes.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Ainge. Here's Parrish. They need this. And it falls all over the rim and in.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Westbrook can't hit. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Bird. Oakland with a rebound. Right side, Irving. And he converts the layup.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
And Boston calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Bird missing. Oakland leading by 9. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 6 points.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Seasting. Over Westbrook. Seasting with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The offensive game plan is clear. get it inside, and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Parrish. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Bird. He got a piece of it. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Bird. Goes up at the elbow. No good that time. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Oakland on the other end. Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. Pass to Bender. For 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Oakland in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's get a quick breakdown. The game we've seen from Oakland here, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Oakland, Kevin Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Seasting. Pass to Walton. Vincent outside. Here's Seasting. He's covered by Curry. 6 to shoot. Seasting with the bucket. Seasting's got his second basket. Oakland leading by 13. Green with the ball. Back to Curry. The 3. It's rebounded by McHale. Vincent right side. O'Neal pulls it in. Green finds Curry. No good on the triple. Vincent passes to Seasting. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. There's the 3. Oakland with a rebound. Outside Durant. On the wing, Thompson.
Play.
Offensive rebound. There's the steal. Vincent with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Seasting. He's covered by Curry. Again, the miss by Boston. Oakland leading by 13. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Boston on offense. And Boston calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Boston making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Fades away. Parrish, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The three, Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Durant's got 5.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Thompson against Johnson. Pass to Vincent. To the middle. And it's rejected. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Now into the lineup for the home team, Bill Walton. Scott Woodman.
1:52 left in the first half. O'Neal passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Boston trails by 19. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. He's all alone. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you love to watch Draymond Green work on the defensive end. His activity seems to create opportunities for his teammates.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Boston. Pass to Bird to stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oakland.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And Boston calls time here. Cousins, he's checked in for Oakland. Livingston comes in for Stephen Curry. .105 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from the high post. Oakland leading by 21. Here's Green. And it's Bird with a rebound. So it's Boston now. Releases from 15. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Johnson. From the elbow. He got it up in time, but it... would not fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Oakland ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you gotta like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Johnson. And it's McHale in at the power forward position. Parrish, the pass to Ainge. Inside. McHale, no good. Oakland leading by 23. And for Oakland, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Bender in at the 3, the small forward. Shot's good by McHale.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Oakland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Here's Bird. They set the pick. Here's Ainge. Hits the target from 18 feet.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And Oakland has possession. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Porzingis finds Antetokounmpo. And there's the rejection. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Intercepted. And they're on the break. Ainge, the pass to McHale. Here's Parrish. Here's Ainge. Pass to Parrish. Oakland with a rebound. Here's Irving. Takes it inside. And Irving powers it home.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And Boston calls time here. So it's Boston now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Ainge. He's guarded by Irving. Ainge, the pass to Bird. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Picked his pocket. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. He misses the free throw.
Larry Bird at the line.
And he sinks the second. Oakland leading by 21. Here's Westbrook. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And that one misses. Pass to Ainge from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Ainge has got 5 now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Westbrook can't hit. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Bird. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Bender. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Boston trails by 20. From about 16, that one falls. He's got 5.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Now here's Irving. Tightly guarded. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Ainge. 5 points in the game. A minute 29 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Westbrook. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. It's both from the stripe. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Seasting. Here's Bird. Blocked! To the inside. Here's Cousins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend. And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Vincent outside. Down low. From 7, 2 points. That one goes. McHale's got 4 points in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And Irving powers it home.
What you love about Shaun Livingston is you can depend on him to run the offense and move the basketball. Pretty pass.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. So it's Boston now. Seasting passes to Wedman. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Here's McHale. Pass to Walton. Vincent outside. Gets it off. And so it's Oakland. A huge 24-point lead for them. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. They've got Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the 5, down low. Curry's shot is off. Now here's Vincent. He's covered by Curry. Outside Johnson. Five to shoot. Pass to Parrish. Thompson with a steal. Here we go. That shot is good by O'Neal. And an important part of
intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Now here's O'Neal. Curry passes to Thompson. The offensive rebound. Outside Curry. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Parrish.
Shit. Oh, okay.
Buries it down low.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Here's Durant. Outside for Green. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Boy, big time when Green is hitting from deep and definitely has the confidence to take it.
He knows it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Walton. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Vincent passes to Parrish. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Westbrook, he's checked in for Oakland. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Going inside. No good.
If he would have made that, nigga, that would have been crazy.
Boston on offense. With the teardrop. And that one good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Oakland. Thompson passes to O'Neal. Ooh, it's stolen away. Out on his own on the break. Bird, that's good.
That's just a terrific pass to beat the defense up the court, and that's exactly how you move the ball in transition.
Green. Back to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Durant for three. He's off on that one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Ainge. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Parrish. Count the basket. Parrish has got 6 in the quarter.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
They get the rebound. Pass to Durant. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
Free throws good from Durant. A different look for Oakland. Porzingis comes in for O'Neal. And Irving is subbed in for Thompson. And Boston calls time here. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Walton passes to Seasting. Here's Kite. He's covered by O'Neal. Vincent outside. Pass to Walton. Here's Kite. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Seasting passes to Vincent. That three's off the mark. Oakland leading by 21. Here's Livingston. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Livingston's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, how crafty is Sean Livingston getting into space in the mid-range. This is his game right here.
Pass to Walton. And stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Boston with some changes.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Shaquille O'Neal.
Here's Ainge. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bird. Shot to stop the run. Count it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Green from the arc. Fires in the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Ainge. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bird passes to McHale. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Ainge. So Oakland wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.